Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Vinny over here at Richfield Auto Center, and we got another video for you. We've got a 2020 Hyundai Kona, and the customer brought it in because they said that the vehicle's overheating when they turn the air conditioning on and they run it. So what we need to do is we need to verify the concern. We also need to understand how this circuit works in this car for the air conditioning. And we also need to know what happens when you do turn the air conditioning on in a vehicle. So typically when the air conditioning is turned on, it produces a load on the engine. And the other thing that happens is that the cooling fans turn on for two reasons. One, to help with the load to cool the vehicle off or to cool the engine off. And then the other thing is to draw air through the condenser. And when the air goes over the condenser and it lowers the temperature and changes the pressure. So we're going to start it up. We're going to verify that all that stuff is happening and go from there. All right, we're going to turn the AC on. I heard the compressor clutch engage. So let's see if we can actually see the clutch on and running. So let's go down here. Let's see. Yep, so we do have the clutch working. So clutch is coming on. How about the fan? So the fan is definitely not turning on. I don't know if you can see it right there. Yep. So the fan's not working. So now we got to see why the fan's not turning on. So that's definitely going to cause an issue. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to see how the circuit looks. We're going to go up to the computer, go on all data over here, and take a look. So here's our cooling fan motor. You got a black ground wire. You've got a yellow wire that's going to go to cooling fan 2 relay, and you've got a white wire that's cooling fan 1. If you look, relay 1 and relay 2 are both powered on the same red wire. That's a 50 amp cooling fan fuse. So what you could do is you could go to the fan fuse and check for power, and then you can work your way all the way down. Another option that I like to do is go straight to the connector on the fan motor. Reason being, sometimes this stuff's not easy to get to, or if this is a solid state relay or something like that, then we can't actually pull the relays out and test them. Because if you look, even though this has got a positive feed on the orange wire, that's going to be a engine control relay. Car runs and drives, so we know that this this relay is working, and it's probably going to power this, and this will be fine. The ground side of the relay that energizes is going to be cooling fan relay control 1, which is the PCM's controlling it. So the PCM is grounding the cooling fan relays, and then that's producing power that goes to the white and the yellow wire. So pretty simple. So we're going to take a Tesla. We're going to take a load box, and I'm going to go to these 3 wires and check for powers and grounds. So let's go over here. So I'm going to do it 2 different ways to show you. So I'm going to use the load box because the load box can handle bigger loads. So I've got 2 of these switched on, and then what we're going to do is go to this connector here. Let's see if we can get these out. Get these pins out here. Try to get on. There we go. So the connector for the cooling fan is right on the side of it. Just gonna squeeze it. And if you see, we've got 3 wires: black, yellow, white. We know that our black is our ground, so let's go there first. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this load box to battery positive. because we're checking a ground, okay? So you can't check a ground with a ground. You could if you're doing a voltage drop, but that's not what we're doing. So we want to verify that a load box works, and it does, so it's lighting up. So if we go to the ground wire from positive to ground, this is in series, this should light right up. So to the ground, and we're not jamming, don't jam into the connector, I'm just touching it. So we know our ground is good, and the ground is just a little ground that's on the chassis right here. So we know our ground is good. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to battery positive, and we're going to check this yellow wire and we're going to check this white wire. But what we're going to do is we're going to start it up because it may not be on, you know, with key on. So we need to run it, and we're going to test it that way. So let's go ahead, start it, turn the air conditioning on. All right, compressor's on. I heard it engage. We're gonna go to this yellow wire first. Same thing, don't jam it, just touch it. All right, so we got power. So we know the computer's telling the relay to apply power to the fan circuit. Do the same thing on the white wire, and we got power. So we know that our wiring is good. If this wiring can handle turning these bulbs on, then we know we don't have corrosion on the wires or anything like that. We don't have dim bulbs. A dim bulb would be indicative of corrosion, and that could cause the fan not to turn on. So we're gonna do it another way as well. I'm gonna do it with just a test light, because I know not everybody has some crazy $300 load box or however much I paid for it. Same thing, we're gonna go to the battery negative, right to the yellow wire, and we're going to go battery negative to the white wire, or vice versa, and we know those are good. So we're going to go battery positive, and we're going to go battery positive to the ground black wire, and it's good. Car needs a fan, so we're going to go ahead, price out a fan. We're going to see what the customer wants to do. Easy diagnosis, right? No scan tools required, nothing like that. You got to know what you need for, you know, proper air conditioning. You just know what you need for your circuit to work properly. We know the fans are supposed to come on when you turn the air conditioning on. That's going to cause the vehicle to overheat after a while because it's working harder to pump a compressor. So I'm surprised that the car doesn't overheat when the car's just running normally, so that's kind of odd. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to try to sell them a fan. They're probably going to say yes, and go from there. And so this is another diagnosis, another proper fix. Remember, this video helps you out. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.